Adventures of the Great King Rama. And so, since the script was already written, it was a hit. And people played it day and night. The kids loved it. But everyone found something different and special in this album which spoke to their hearts. So we hope this humble attempt to glorify Lord Rama touches your hearts as well. Lord Rama, I happen to be the singer on the album, but don't hold that against me. But today I'm Lakshman, brother of Ram. So we're going to be Rahul and Rita, but their little baby has gotten pneumonia, so we have exchanged people. So maybe you could say a prayer for the baby. Lord Ram is played by Mike. Amrita Ganga is Sita. Pardon. But Rahul's brother Ashish is Kumbhakarna. King Dasharath is Chaitanya Priyadasi. Jatayu is played by Tripti Dasi. Ravana is Sri Pradap. Surpanak is Manasaganga Dasi. Now our golden deer is Maricha is played by Kalyani. Hanuman is Leela. Indrajit is Krishna P. I don't know his last name. Krishna. And we have a couple of wonderful hermits. And we have lots of little monkey soldiers, demons, and villagers. We hope you enjoy our play. Now, one other thing, we ask you to turn down your cell phones. Because we're playing a record, we have to listen for it. So we ask you to be very, very quiet. Thank you. Jai Shri Ram.
Also requesting everyone to please sit this way, because then as people come, devotees have space. So nobody should be sitting in that exit area or standing. Please come this way. Come. Everybody come in inside. There's a lot of space over there. So come back in. Everybody squid together, not just popcorn. You can do better. Scoot down. Everybody, coming together.
Hey, Mama, here's the Rama Krishna.
Surely no greater king has ever lived. No one with the love and kindness, strength and courage of King Ram. Thousands of years ago, there was a kingdom known as Kosala. Its capital city, Ayodhya, was a place of unbelievable splendor. Magnificent palaces made of coral and jewels lined its well-paved roads. The beautiful gardens were full of scented flowers, fruit-bearing trees, crystal-clear lakes. Grand civic buildings towered above the residential houses, which were decorated with flags and festoons. Surrounded by huge solid walls and protected by a mighty army, no enemy could infiltrate this most excellent of cities. The people were all happy and content under the rule of their king, Dasarath. The queens of King Dasarath bore him 4 good sons. The eldest was Ram, a most powerful young man, handsome and virtuous. He was loved by everyone. When Dasarath became too old to rule the kingdom, all the citizens welcomed Ram as their new king. All, that is, except an evil hunchbacked palace maid named Mantara, and Dasarath's favorite queen, Kaikeyi. As a result of their evil plotting, King Dasarath was compelled to exile Ram to the forest for 14 years. The citizens were grief-stricken to lose their beloved Ram, and Dasarath became so distressed that he died. Ram left for the forest with his wife Sita and his brother Lakshman. Arriving in the forest, Ram, Sita and Lakshman decided to travel south. On their travels, they were approached by the many hermits living in the forest who were being troubled by wicked demons.
Oh, great King Ram, please help us. We live in the forest to lead a peaceful life, but the demons constantly attack and molest us.
Fear not, O great wise men. My brother and I will henceforth protect you. From this day you will live in peace.
The 2 brothers slew many of the demons with their arrows and sent the others running in fear of their lives. One hermit that Ram visited presented him with an invincible golden bow, together with a magical quiver which would never be empty of arrows. He told Ram to go to a beautiful place named Panchavati, where the threesome could spend the remaining years of their forest exile. On their way to Panchavati, they came upon a huge creature perched in a big tree. Ram took him to be a demon.
Lakshman, take care. Demon, beware the power of my invincible bow.
Ah, my dear child, do not kill me, for I am an aged friend of your father. I'm just an old eagle named Jatayu. Please allow me to help you during your stay in the forest. Perhaps I can protect Sita whenever you go hunting.
Dear Jatayu, I thank you for your offer and look forward to a long and lasting friendship with you. Come now to the place where we will build our new home. You can live in a tree nearby.
Panchavati proved to be truly beautiful, and Ram was thrilled to make his new home there. Lakshman gathered together branches and logs and constructed a cottage. There they lived in the tranquil atmosphere of the forest, along with the deer, the trees, the flowers, and the sweetly singing birds. Then, one day, a she-demon approached the cottage. She was Surpanak, the sister of the evil, ten-headed Ravan, demon king of Lanka. When she spotted Ram, her heart was immediately filled with desire. Although she was horribly ugly, she used her magical powers to assume the form of a beautiful maiden and went before Ram, speaking to him in a sweet voice.
boys. You have won my heart. Come with me, Sopana, and wander through the woods. You and I could be so happy together.
O fair maiden, I am Ram, son of the great King Dasarath. I thank you for your offer, but I must reject it, for I am already married. Look, here is my wife. My brother Lakshman, however, is equally handsome and heroic and is living alone in the forest. I am sure he would make a more suitable match. Offer your hand to him.
Oh, how right you are. Lakshman, my hero. Come with me. I will marry you instead.
No, madam, it would not be proper. I would not be a fitting match, as I am but a servant of my brother, Rama. You must surely be a princess. My brother is cheating you. Insist on him. He will soon forget his wife and prefer you.
It is this horrible creature, Sita, who stands between me and you. I will devour her. I will marry you by force.
Lakshman grabbed a sword and in 3 deft strokes chopped off her ears and nose. Bleeding and screaming.
They were filled with rage.
Humans insult our sister.
Dispatched 14 powerful generals and a huge army to kill Ram and Lakshman. As the chariots, horses and men thundered towards the cottage, they appeared like a dark cloud covering the sun, as if the day had turned into night. Seeing the mighty force approach, Ram sent Sita with Lakshman to hide in a mountain cave. Then, stringing his wonderful golden bow, he sent forth streams of deadly arrows which pierced the bodies of thousands of the demons who fell like moths into a blazing fire. Oceans of blood soaked the earth, and a mass of bodies, weapons, and broken chariots littered the ground. Still, the vile demons were not defeated. Howling like wild beasts, they hurled insults and curses at Ram and tried to bewilder him with all kinds of dark magic. Their arrows turned into deadly serpents as they sped through the air. But nothing could defeat the strength and skill of Ram. Soon the entire demon horde, including Surpanak's 2 brothers, lay dead on the corpse-strewn battlefield. Surpanakh rushed to seek the aid of her brother, Ravan. In the golden city of Lanka stood Ravan's great golden palace. Ravan was the king of the demons. He struck terror into the hearts of all living creatures. With his 10 heads, large eyes and huge limbs, Ravan was frightening even to the mightiest of men. His majestic body bore scars of many wounds received in battle, and his strength and courage were limitless. Seated on his golden throne, and dressed in fine garments and costly jewels, he appeared as brilliant as the sun.
My dear sister, who has cut off your nose and ears? Tell me, and I will avenge you.
It was the 2 sons of Dasarath, king of Kosala, who are wandering fearlessly in our forest. They have not only dared to injure me, but have also slain our brothers Kar and Dushna, and defeated their whole army. They are accompanied by the wife of Ram, a lovely creature who is sure
seek the help of Maricha the magician. I will destroy the princes of Ayodhya and carry off the woman as my bride.
Ravan had a golden chariot drawn by mules which could fly in the sky. He used this extraordinary machine to fly to the den of Maricha the magician, who could assume any form at will. Maricha agreed to help Ravan in his wicked plans. Soon, the magician and the 10-headed demon king were passing over cities, mountains and rivers until finally they reached Panchavati and Ram's cottage. The magician, Maricha, assumed the form of a golden deer. Sita was gathering flowers when she espied the creature. She was spellbound by its wondrous beauty.
Lakshman, do come! Quickly! Look! What a beautiful creature! Please catch it for me. I would love to have it as my pet.
Ram, beware of this animal. It is too beautiful to be true. It could be a magical trick, the creation of some wizard.
Fear not, Lakshman. Sita shall have the deer. If this creature is a wizard's creation, as you say, I will bring it down with my bow. Guard Sita while I am gone. On no account must you leave her alone in the forest.
Ram pursued the deer far away from the cottage. The cunning wizard Maricha imitated Ram's voice and called for help. Thinking the voice to be her husband's, Sita pleaded with Lakshman.
Help me! Lakshman, do you not hear the cry of your brother? Go immediately to help him. He is surely in great danger.
Ram can defeat any man, demon, or wild beast. Do not worry. This cry for help must be a trick of the demons.
You do not care about Ram. You want him to die. You have served us all these years simply waiting for your chance to take me as your own.
Such thoughts are cruel and unjust. Your words burn my heart like a red-hot fire. Very well. I will do as you say and go and search for my brother, thus disobeying his instructions. I fear greatly for your safety. Look, before I go, I will create a magical circle around the cottage. On no account must you step outside it or let anyone in. Protected by a special charm, it will be your safekeeping while I'm gone.
Thus creating the magical circle, Lakshman left Sita alone and followed Ram's trail into the forest. This was the moment that Ravan had been waiting for. Disguising himself in the dress of a holy man, he came before Sita, singing sacred hymns, while secretly his heart was full of wicked desires. Sita naturally welcomed him with respect and offered to fetch him some food and water. While she was away, Ravan tried to enter the cottage but could not do so because of the special magical circle created by Lakshman. It appeared as though there was an invisible wall. When Sita returned, Ravan, pretending to be old and weak, coaxed her to bring the refreshments to him. She crossed the circle. Now she was unprotected at the hands of the king of the demons.
Why do you live here alone in a forest full of man-eating demons and fierce beasts, dressed in simple clothes and living like a pauper? You belong in a palace, served by thousands of maidservants who will adorn you with fine clothes and jewels. Do not stay with this wretched Ram. Come with me, Raman. Come to my palace of Lanka. I will serve you hand and foot. Come with me and be my bride.
No! Oh, you cruel, wicked wretch! Be off with you before my Ram returns. If you harm me, he will destroy you and your whole demon race as well.
Forcing her into his flying chariot, Ravan flew into the air.
Ram! Ram, please come and save me! Brother Lakshman! Oh, forgive me for speaking so harshly. Please, come to my aid!
Jatayu, Ram's old eagle friend, heard Sita's cry. He soared towards Ravan's chariot and attacked the demon king. His sharp talons tore the flesh off Ravan's back. The furious demon fired sharp arrows at Jatayu and pierced his whole body, but although badly wounded, the bird attacked Ravan again and again. Smashing the chariot into 1,000 pieces, Jatayu sent the demon hurtling to the ground. This was too much for Ravan. With a terrible cry, he chopped off Jatayu's wings and talons. Sita cried pitifully as she saw her old friend fall injured on the ground. Ravan turned to her and by his magical power raised both himself and Sita into the air and flew once again towards his palace at Lanka. Crossing over a mountain, Sita saw Sugriva, the king of the monkey warriors, with his chief minister Hanuman. Sita threw some ornaments in their direction in the hope that Sugriva would deliver them to Ram. Speeding through the air over land and sea, the helpless Sita finally caught sight of Lanka, the city made entirely of gold. After killing the deer and discovering that it was Maricha the magician, Ram rushed back to the cottage, fearing the worst. He met his brother Lakshman on the way and was very angry to learn that Sita had been left alone. Arriving at the cottage, his fears were confirmed. It was deserted.
Lakshman, how could you leave Sita? I told you not to do so under any circumstance. I fear we have been the victims of an evil trick.
I did not leave her unprotected. I created a magical circle around her. Oh, please understand, my brother. It was my love of you and her harsh words that drove me away.
Where is my Sita? Surely she has been attacked and killed by the demons.
The two brothers ran in all directions searching for Sita, but she was nowhere to be found. They came upon some pieces of Ravan's smashed chariot and saw that a tremendous fight had taken place. And then they saw the dying Jatayu, crying out in distress, his body shattered.
Jatayu, who has done this to you?
It was the wicked demon Rama, king of Lanka.
Ravan.
Flew away towards the south, taking Sita with him.
Ravan, he has
He
her.
was screaming for your help.
Sita.
Do not worry, Ram. You will find her and be happy once again. I beg your leave. Now I will depart, Ram.
Ram and Lakshman wept as Jatayu gave up his life. But there was no time to lose if they were to find Sita. Traveling many days, they finally came to the mountain where Sugriva the Monkey King was living. Sugriva showed Ram the ornament and promised to help him by sending Hanuman, his chief minister, and a huge army of monkey soldiers in search of Sita. Ram felt sure that Hanuman, who was a great and powerful warrior, would meet with success.
You will find Sita for me, Hanuman. Here, take my ring. It will tell Sita that you are my messenger.
I will not return until I find her, my lord. Allegiance forward!
Hanuman and the monkey soldiers journeyed far, through forests, across rivers and over hills, until they reached the southern sea shore. But how were they to cross the ocean to Ravan's kingdom? Hanuman stepped forward. Before everyone's startled eyes, the monkey warrior grew to an enormous size, so tall that he was higher than a mountain. With a great leap, he flew through the air faster and faster until he reached the shore of the golden city of Lanka. There he landed on top of a hill. Turning himself into the tiniest of monkeys, he passed through the city gates. Hanuman searched every house and garden for Sita, but could not find her anywhere. Finally, the monkey warrior entered the best, most beautiful building of all. There were many women in its different chambers, but none was Sita. He entered one room, and there, lying on a huge golden bed, was the 10-headed demon king himself, Ravan. Hanuman sighed with relief when he saw that all Ravan's eyes were closed in slumber. Hanuman knew that Sita would not stay in the same building with this evil wretch, so he ran outside again. Where could she be? He had looked everywhere. Just then, he spied a wonderful park, which he had not yet searched. He climbed the wall, and then leaped onto the branch of a tall tree. He looked down, and there, lo and behold,
he saw the most beautiful, gentle lady he had ever seen.
She appeared so sad, her face bathed in tears. This was Sita. The moon hid behind a cloud and it grew dark. The she-demons guarding Sita fell asleep. Once again resuming his long sighs, Hanuman approached Sita.
Sita, wife of the great King Ram. I am your husband's messenger, Hanuman. Ooh, he is in great distress without you and has sent me to search for you.
Oh, how do I know that you have come from my Ram? You may have been sent by the demons to taunt me.
Look, I have brought Ram's ring.
Indeed, it is his ring. Thank you, dear friend. Take this jewel to Ram and tell him I wait day and night for his arrival here. Please accept this nectar fruit also to refresh yourself. They grow on trees all over the garden.
Oh, it's delicious. Oh. I could eat lots more.
With these words, the monkey warrior swung from tree to tree, eating all the fruits. He made so much commotion that the guards awoke, and soon a fierce battle ensued. Hanuman killed many of the guards, smashing their skulls with broken branches, but at last he was captured and taken before Ravan. The demon king was outraged.
You impudent monkey! I will teach you a lesson. Guards, set fire to his tail!
Hanuman's tail was thus set alight by the demon soldiers. But Hanuman had a trick or two to play. He suddenly became so small that he loosened the ropes binding his body and escaped. Returning to his original size, he danced from building to building, swinging his big tail until the whole city was ablaze. Only the park where Sita sat was left untouched. Hanuman was very pleased with himself, although he felt rather hot at the rear. The monkey warrior dived into the ocean to put out the fire, and with a giant leap flew once again to the other shore and returned to Ram. Imagine Ram's joy when he saw Sita's jewel. Eagerly he listened to Hanuman's adventures, and then, when he heard all, Ram gathered the monkey legions together and marched to the shore of the mighty ocean. There he told the monkeys to gather rocks and stones to build a bridge across the river. Everyone worked hard to complete the great task. Little by little, the bridge grew as the heavy rocks floated miraculously on the ocean. At last, the bridge reached the shore of Lanka. Ram and the entire monkey army crossed the ocean. A great roar was heard by the demons in Lanka as the monkeys shouted, "Victory to Ram! Victory to Ram! Victory to Ram!" The city was surrounded by thousands of monkey warriors. Ram sent a messenger to Ravan, ordering him to surrender Sita and thus avoid war. Ravan refused, believing the monkeys to be no fit match for his mighty demons. There was no other course of action. The invasion of the Golden City would begin. A fierce battle raged between the monkeys and the demons. The demons were led by Indrajit, the most powerful son of Ravan. Indrajit flew into the sky and, hiding himself behind a cloud, showered arrows on the monkeys below, killing thousands of them. Ravan thought he was now victorious. He dispatched 4 of his most powerful generals to the battlefield to lead the demon army to victory. But Hanuman, Sugriva, and the monkeys killed them all. Ravan angrily rushed forward himself, but with one arrow, Ram knocked him unconscious. The demon retreated to Lanka. Disgraced and humiliated, Ravan wanted to teach Ram a lesson. The time had come for him to wake up his demon brother, Kumbhakana. Kumbhakana was the greatest monster that has ever lived. He was huge, so huge that he slept in a bed some 10 miles long. The monster was used to sleeping all year round, so he was very angry to be so untimely awakened. Hearing that the cause of this disturbance was the monkeys, he immediately bounded towards the battlefield. He was horrific. Like a great dark cloud moving overhead. Many of the monkeys fled, seeing no approach, and those who stayed to fight were
came face to face with Ram. With a great roar, the monster attacked. Ram sent forth a shower of arrows. They struck the demon with incredible force, severing his hands, legs, and head from his body. The monster crashed to the ground and was alone. Ravan's son, Indrajit, returned to the fight, but was slain by Ram's brother, the mighty Lakshmana. Ravan's rage was boundless. Mounting his airplane, the ten-headed demon rushed again to the battlefield, slaughtering thousands of monkeys on his way. At last, he faced Ram.
How dare you come here with your army of monkeys? You, a king without a kingdom? I shall finish you now and take your wife once and for all. Ravan, you wretch! You are like a dog who steals food from the master's kitchen while he is away from home. You stole my wife when I was absent. From that day, your life was doomed.
Ram sent forth showers of arrows which severed the demon's heads from his body. But each time one head dropped, another sprang up in its place, until finally Ram fired an arrow like a thunderbolt at the demon's heart. This was the end of Rama. The monkeys leaped up and down in joy. Ram was reunited with his Sita. She was overjoyed to see her Lord again. They flew home to Ayodhya in hand-made flowers and blue swords.
The younger kids, if you can come
Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki. So how was the drama, everyone? Say
So they worked very enthusiastically and with patience under the guidance of Vedavati Mataji and the other devotees. So can we loudly hear for all of them? I'm sure this brings back incredible memories from the 1979 album for Vedavati Mataji. Hopefully a lot of sweet remembrances of all the devotees who worked together to please Srila Prabhupada. So would you like to talk a little bit about the album and introduce all your cast?
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Well, I like to sing, and I heard that the English devotees made albums, and I wanted to be on one. So I used to cook in the deity kitchen, and right across the courtyard was the recording studio. So I would cook and sing as loud as I could. Hopefully someone would hear me. That's how I got in there. So that was wonderful. And after it was made, everybody loved it. So Manasaganga wants to say something.
I just want to say that I didn't know that Veda sang those parts until I came up here. But I know that I played that for my son, and that's how he went to sleep. And then later, when he got too old to listen to it, I played it again and again and again and again. I still have the tape, but back then the tape degrades after a while.
Veda, what song were you singing? Which were you? I was all of the songs. No, some of the narrators or the people were professionals. The narrator and Sita and Jatayu, Ravana, they were all professional British actors. And Jatayu and Sopanak was Sri Kama. Jatayu and Hanuman were Bhumadev Das. Javi from Venezuela did most of the music, and he's a famous musician in Venezuela. Parad from France did the guitar. Kind of fell in love with him, but Javi had a chat with me. Talked about, controlling yourself. So I had practice, and they told me to go out into the field and sing as loud as I could, but it was embarrassing because I always thought someone was listening. So, but anyway, it was a wonderful experience. We had it done for the Christmas marathon so that we could sell it. Yes?
Would you like to introduce?
Yes, my people?
Yeah.
Sri Prabhupada. Ashish.
Chaitanya Mangaladas.
And we have Kalyani. Aditi. Leela. And our monkeys are
Lakancha. Tara.
She's a villager.
Monica. Nitai. Veda.
Bati, another one.
Lisa. Aniruddha. Gopu. Kushi.
And our Sita at last minute, because we were going to have Rahul and his wife, and their child got sick. So this is Amrita Ganga. Ramachandra.
Mike.
This is Tripti Dasi. Chaitanya Priya.
Chaitanya Priya, yeah.
Adar. And Leela. Oh, did you? And she ran around. Well, we hope you enjoyed it.
Come on, we can clap louder for them, huh? So we're completing